Children in Indiana's foster care system have to wait much longer on average to be adopted into a loving home. That's according to Indiana lawmakers working to fix the problem.
Yeah, our State House reporter Hannah Adamson spoke with them about what's being done to make it easier for Hoosiers looking to adopt.
More than 9,000 kids are currently in foster care, according to the Indiana Department of Child Services. Several lawmakers I spoke to say way too many children are aging out of that system, which leaves many of them with emotional and, in some cases, lifelong physical damage.
We have too many cases of kids falling through the cracks.
State Representative Julie McGuire says Indiana falls behind the national average in terms of the wait times foster kids face to get adopted.
That correlates to 9.5 months. Our kids are in the system longer than the national standard.
While finances continue to be a barrier for some parents wanting to adopt, McGuire says a policy fix from the Indiana Department of Child Services this month could start to change that.
There's a subsidy rate often for families who are fostering that help cover the expenses for that child. And DCS did just fix a policy that they're going to get the 100% assistance that they had as a foster parent.
But that's not the only part of the problem, according to lawmakers trying to fix it.
We also need to look at the restrictions on kinship care.
State Representative Vanessa Summers says while the number of extended family members turned foster parents in Indiana has grown immensely over the past several decades,
the hoops that they have to jump through to get their relative can be daunting.
The Indiana Department of Child Services says one solution on the table is creating a separate license specifically for next of kin to adopt relatives in the foster care system.
It would take statutory changes to how our licensing rules are written, and so we've been evaluating that so that we can work with the General Assembly to see if that's an avenue that they're interested in pursuing.
The DCS also says the General Assembly could consider ways to speed up the appeals process for Hoosiers whose parental rights have been terminated.